find yourself sitting at a class or reading a Torah book where it discusses how all the galaxies, stars, and all heavenly bodies are all created by God, and you think, wow, God must be very powerful to create so much. And then you read a bit further, where it discusses how actually planet Earth, with its trees, mountains and valleys, rivers, oceans, and animal life, is all created by the same God. And you think, wow, God must be very busy with so many stuff. I can't even do what it says on my schedule. Did he manage to add some hours to his day? And then comes the clincher. You read further and you read that not only did God create such a vast, magnificent world, but actually God creates me. He creates my family. He creates my children and my spouse, my car, my environment. And you think, wait a second. How's this possible? How could one God create so many billions of creations and yet pay so much attention to every detail? How does he have so much time and energy? So let's step back a moment and look at it from the big picture. See, if we're looking at God as just a greater me, or a super powerful creation, then these questions are very real and very true. But if we realize the basic Kabbalistic idea that God's infinite, not limited by the limitations of time or space or any other definition, we realize that the more God does is not more time-consuming or exhausting, because God's simply not in that realm. He's not limited by these limitations. Let's put it this way. Let's take a high number, 1 trillion. From a trillion's perspective, 1 or 2 mean something. After all, it's 1 trillion ones that comprise this vast number. But let's try to imagine infinity. From infinity's perspective, does 1 trillion have any more value than 1? So does God know my name? Absolutely. And guess what? He's not exhausted. He's not even tired.